Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
Afternoon. Yeah, 8 minutes left. You catch us in the car again on the way to Publix for some Publix chicken again. Such a good lunch.
The best lunch.
Best lunch, and we've worked out we've only got. Yeah, we're gonna get everybody some chicken tenders for some lunch. We had a really nice lie-in this morning. It was well deserved by everyone, I think. Everyone needed it. We were knackered. I think we were probably delirious at the end of the last vlog when we were filming our Rice Krispie treats. So,
you smashed that and passed out.
Yeah, we literally passed out straight after that last night. So we've had a very lazy morning. We've been by the pool, literally just having a chill, doing some reading, some scrolling on our phones. And now we're just going to go and get some lunch. It's just before 12 o'clock because we've got a reservation at 6:30 this evening, so we don't want to eat lunch too late. Yeah, just going to get some chicken. Matt's souvenir shopping.
Feeling beef already right now. Feel like a local.
We've got, I didn't film it. I was going to film it, but I didn't film it because there was no chicken out. It was all in their ovens and they just did it for us. Got some chicken tenders and some popcorn chicken. And now...
Yeah, you get your Mickles and Minnies here.
We're just in the souvenir part of Publix because it's quite a bit cheaper.
There are no prices.
No prices. Uh-oh. Anyway, we're going back now.
We're going to end up going in.
We're at the Millennia. We've come to do some shopping.
We finished our pool day, but both of us said we could quite do with a nap.
Yeah, it feels like nap time.
Still a bit tired from the last few days, I reckon.
I haven't got sunglasses on, so I'm squinted.
I'm wobbling a bit. Looking gorgeous though, Tara. Where's that dress from today?
It's a 2-piece.
2-piece?
Yeah.
Looking very ready for Mall at Millennia.
It's Abercrombie.
Very nice, and that's where we're heading in here as well, isn't it?
We're going to Abercrombie and a Hollister and a Sephora.
Oh, it's Tara's dream shopping day, I tell you. I'll probably get absolutely nothing.
Nothing?
Well, not nothing. If there's anything good. There's a lot more Tara shops than Mac shops here though, isn't there?
You've been doing a very good Abercrombie shopping recently.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah. For this holiday, wouldn't it? To be fair, some of those shorts and stuff were really decent, so we'll see what they're saying.
We're at Disney Springs.
Yeah, I mean, we had a busy time at Mall at Millennia, didn't we?
We've had a bit of a mare. We didn't film anything. We had a really good shopping thing. We had a really good shopping experience, didn't we? We bought some stuff. We'll do a little mini video of what we bought.
Yeah,
when we get back.
A little haul.
When we went,
too much to be fair, but a load of nice bits that you can't really find in the UK so much.
We got some nice bits, and then we also went to Cheesecake Factory, which we also forgot to film. But I'll insert some pictures here that I took of the food.
Burrito of all time. I think, you know, Subway footlong, it was that and at least another 2/3. And I nearly ate. I reckon I ate about 3/4 of it.
Yeah, I think you probably ate about 3/4. I had chicken and fries, but I had the option of 2 sides, and I didn't want the second side, so they gave me 2 sides of fries. It was so much food.
I'm such a fat American
now. We also had some fried cheese, which was like the best fried cheese you said that you'd ever had.
Amazing, mozzarella and something else.
But we'll put some pictures in of it because we forgot to film any of it. And also now we're at Disney Springs. So we're just going for a walk around here. Gonna try and pick up my bag.
We're getting the Dooney Bourke bag.
Oh,
this is the mission,
crossed.
nothing else.
That's why we're here.
We don't get the bag, we're not flying home until we get the bag. Right, so we might have to stay here for a year until the perfect one comes back. But it's all right. Looking busy again, security.
Yeah, security is busy. We're going to try and get the bag, and I don't know if we're trying to go to Ghirardelli's or whether everyone's just a bit too full.
I reckon I could probably do it, but I will be rolling around when we get home. It'll be a problem.
So we'll keep you updated on that one.
Yeah, we'll do. This is probably going to end up, we'll do the haul and that. This might end up being a 2-day video because today's been a bit of a lazy day.
It's been, yeah.
We're off to a water park tomorrow, but we'll catch up with you on that in a bit. Quick stop in the Coca-Cola shop. Must have gone to the toilet. Look at this cool merch. Do you know what? That is actually the colour of the Fanta out here. Lemon Fanta, grape. Oh, there's some good vibes in here. I have to pick up some merch. To be fair, I got some from Paxa in the Vineland outlets. It's all very, very nice. And do you know what? You expect all these things to be a kind of cheap material and stuff. They're all really, really good. So 22 as well. It's not horrendous. It's not horrendous. Less than 20 quid UK including tax. So interesting. Oh, look at that. I reckon I'd suit those. What are you saying? Tara would definitely want one of those. I saw H&M did a collection in the UK for a while. Let's sneak through. Oh, look at that. What are you saying? Oh. I'm not sure I see those kind of stuff. A bit too brash, a bit too boxy. There's some seriously cool stuff actually. That 1886. Oh. Right, what are we saying? She's doing alright, I tell you what. No way. Look at that. Bottle opener under the brim. Oh wow. I need that. What are we saying on these? I'm not seeing a price. I'm not seeing a price. $24.99. Not bad. Not bad. And some Walt Disney World ones as well. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right, we're going to try and catch up with the crew outside now. I just ran away from them to get in here, so oh, there's some nice merch here to be fair. Whew. There's just so much to look at. Anyway, we will see you after hopefully we got the bag.
I haven't.
Live reaction. Oh, that's good. It's nice though, another one. What was that?
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. Do we have a Happy Tara?
We have Avatar.
Oh,
Should we see it?
Should we see it in the flesh?
Perfect bag.
Look at that. Chip and Dale, front and centre. Looking gorgeous that, isn't it?
There they are on the back, Mickey and Minnie.
Exactly, yeah, you got a good view of them at the back. Nobody's cut off really. The Tinkerbell as well,
Tinkerbell,
on both sides.
Castle, Walt Disney World and Disneyland.
1 year guarantee as well, which is pretty good. As long as you register it, you've got to register it. But they did go out of their way, although they struggled yesterday to do anything.
They did go out of their way and get out the cabinet for me.
Exactly, they had it out the
It
back.
wasn't in the cabinet and I was like, oh, here we go.
Let's find out, because we didn't know whether they were going to keep it and hold it, or whether they were just going to put it on the side. And Disney Springs is busy tonight, right?
Packed.
We've been out all day. It was 24 hours ago that we asked about it, wasn't
Yeah.
it? So
well, over that, we asked about it lunchtime yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Late for lunch.
So we didn't know whether somebody else would have nicked it or something like that.
They kept it at the back for me. She knew exactly. She said she was the coordinator yesterday, so she knew exactly about it. She said, and then when she brought it out, she was like, I'm assuming Chip and Dale. I was like, yes, Chip and Dale.
Do you know what? I had a panic because the tag was over Chip and Dale.
Which is why I moved the tag to Chip.
I was like, oh my god, is that the wrong one they've taken? No.
So perfect.
Big success. And we don't know whether we're going to get our days. It looks like Tara's parents are walking on.
Well, the view's gone way down.
I've got Oreos, to be fair, at home. I've got one more Oreos left.
Whichever.
Yeah. I've got one more Oreo bar. But let's see what happens.
Affection to each other.
Exactly. This is a rarity. This is a rarity. We never show affection to each other, do we?
We never do.
Never. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Too
No
close.
hugs without permission.
No
All right?
means no.
No means no, exactly. Hugs on demand? Yes.
Do you want to go buy the Havianas?
Should we go buy that?
Should we
We're
have
going to
it?
get some Chippendale Havianas
Me
ready
too.
for our summer.
Can we walk back to the orange garage?
See you shortly. We had an unsuccessful trip for Havianas.
We're a bit scared.
They were looking a little bit dodgy. Yeah. Oh, they're getting out. Oh, damn. These are the water taxis.
But there
Looks
is
like
a
they're done and
few people
dusted.
to go.
Into the water. And they're off.
Are they floating?
Yeah, they're floating. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's an amphicar.
Good to see that going off. There's only one at a time though, isn't there?
Yeah.
And to be fair, it looks like you'd have to be pretty patient waiting in a queue to get on that, wouldn't you?
Well, there's no one queuing now, is there?
Is there not? I swear there was another family behind them. Nobody's there now. Gone off to the right, I'm afraid, Tara. Gone off to the right. Oh, fireworks. Is that Epcot in the background, Tara?
Maybe.
Where's the fireworks gone? Is it 12 past, Tara? Yeah, that would be. Oh, we got a little clip. We got a little firework back there. It's got to be Epcot.
That's harder.
They probably go out for like 5-10, didn't they?
Maybe.
Anyway, we won't do it this time. We might come back and do it again.
I don't know how
Tell you
much
that.
it was either.
Fireworks looking nice.
There's a fast moving boat out there.
Yeah. Isn't that one of the resort boats?
Yeah, it will be.
They all go on the resort. It's pretty cool. Anyway, get shifting. There's a bit of live music here as well. Nothing going on at the moment. I haven't heard any around here actually. I think
Here's
Tara's
the time
parents.
It's 9:15,
Yeah.
so it's starting 2 minutes.
Oh wow, they're nearly ready to go. I think Tara's parents are at Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah.
Not Ghirardelli's, which is really upsetting because I wanted a
Very
Ghirardelli's.
busy at Ghirardelli's, wasn't
There's no queue at the end.
it? They said everyone was still waiting for their ice cream.
Ah. Patient people they are not. But anyway, I think if unless we pop into any other places, we might catch you back at the villa for a little haul catch up in a bit.
So, we're back to the villa. We've just played some Uno.
Yes.
It was a long game of Uno.
It's the longest game I think I've ever seen in my life just then.
I don't know if we've shown it, but we
No,
have
maybe.
a whole Uno selection. We own every Uno game going.
Pretty much in existence, I think.
Yeah, pretty much every single Uno game going we own. So we played Uno Disney, because obviously we're in Disney tonight, but we also played
It was
Uno Flip.
Old school Disney though.
Yeah, old school Disney, like retro Disney. And then we
Yeah.
also played Uno Flip, which is a really fun one, isn't it?
It's like double-sided, isn't it?
Yeah, it's double-sided. So when someone plays a flip card, or you have to flip all your cards over and new hand, and it's a really fun one. We really enjoy it. But as promised, we're going to do a mini haul of what we bought today.
So how do you do these haul things then? How do you do these haul videos?
Matt's
Sorry,
in
you're the
bed.
expert, aren't you?
So I'm just going to go through what we've got. So there's him.
Apologies for the lighting. They've got switches on the wall.
Yeah, we've got switches here, but no lights on
No
the
lights.
ceiling.
So
We're living
always
off this
got-
lamp.
What's this? Yeah. Just cute. Just cute.
But I think it's bright enough. So you would have seen earlier in my Disney Parks bag, I got my bag. Finally, that's strapped in away. Let me just put it on my wrist. I finally got my trusty Dooney Bourke bag that I've been waiting for like 6 years. I saw it in New York. I fell in love with it way before that. I nearly bought it in New York, but I thought it didn't have anywhere near as much special sentiment to it if I bought it in New York. So I waited till we came here. I finally have my hands on a Dooney Bourke bag.
Is that the design that you saw ages ago as well, Tara?
Yeah, it's always been this design that I've loved. And it cost me $248 plus tax. It was actually, I would say, this was the bag I wanted. So it is what it is. It's the one I fell in love with. It's the size and shape that I use and I want.
Yeah.
But as a price point, the bigger bags are not much more.
$20.
They're like $20 more for a lot bigger bag, which means you're obviously getting a lot more print than what I'm getting. So these bags were a lot harder to get the exact print you wanted just because there's a lot less room on the bag. Whereas the bigger ones, you could pretty much get every pattern on it all on one bag. But I'm just not a bigger bag person. So this is the one I wanted. And they got it out the cabinet for me. So that's that. We'll add that down to the pile of shopping on the floor down there. Then I bought in, so it says Abercrombie Kids, but it is just adults Abercrombie. I bought a tan jacket, which is nice. I liked a white one in Hollister, didn't I? But they didn't have my size, and I'm glad actually, because we went into Hollister first, that when we made it into Abercrombie, it was almost the identical jacket, but in this tan colour, which is in the UK a colour I wear a lot. It's a very me colour. I'm very into my beige and neutrals.
And to be fair, the Abercrombie clothes are always a slightly better quality
yeah,
than Hollister.
So you can't really see it through the camera, but it's such a soft, cosy denim. So that's really nice quality. Let's get my bag to put it back in. I think as well, price-wise, that was $90. So it is quite pricey, but Abercrombie is more pricey, and it is a proper. Yeah. I've bought some more summer stuff as well. Which probably wasn't the best idea given we live in the UK. But at least that jacket I would definitely get use out of. So this is just a little playsuit. This is from Hollister. Like this. And then the back, it's got like a little open back on it as well. So I thought that was cute. That is $49.95 in dollars. They have the English prices on all of this, so you could compare whether or not it was going to be cheaper. And then in true me fashion, which I really didn't need, I bought another bikini.
It is Tara green though, you gotta grab it.
It is a very Tara green though. So a little top. It's exactly the same style as pretty much all my Hollister bikinis I already have. Just a new colour. And then Hollister had some really cheap deals on some of their basic t-shirt things. So I got just a plain t-shirt for $9, $8.99.
So cheap.
And then a really basic white top as well, high neck, that was $6.99. So that was in the clearance section, so that was cheap. And then I also got another slightly more British item. I got some creamy white mum jeans as well, and they were, that says $54.95, but I'm really sure they weren't. I'm pretty sure they were in a sale. Yeah, so they were actually only $19.95 for those. So super cheap for Hollister jeans.
Yeah. Well, yours is the UK price, and they're $42.
Yeah, so the UK price is $42, and I got those for under $20. So that's good.
Good haul that.
And then I got one little t-shirt from Ahhhh.
What is Ahhhh then, Cara? Because I've never heard of it.
So, it's a shop that I used to shop in quite a bit, although I did think the prices have gone up slightly. But actually on my card, when I paid, it came up saying American Eagle. And thinking back on it, I don't think Ahhhh ever used to be a shop.
Right.
I think Ahhhh used to be in American Eagle.
Right.
Because I think my Ahhhh clothes though, because you used to be able to buy, I don't know if you still can. I think they stopped it for a while, but you used to be able to get American Eagle in the UK on American Eagle website. I used to be able to like ship it to you.
Oh, right.
I have a lot of, I should say, a lot of American Eagle clothing. So I started buying it when we came out here when I was younger, and I had a lot of American Eagle clothing when I was in like sixth form sort of age, from like the website. I think you can still buy some of it on ASOS as well, but not the biggest amount. But I don't think, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Ahhhh was ever a shop from what I can remember. I'm pretty sure it was just in American Eagle.
Interesting. Yeah, a load of good like summer vibes.
But yeah, this is the thing though. There was a lot of clothes I loved there today in Ahhhh, in American Eagle when we went to the outlets and stuff, in Hollister, we went in Everything But Water, which is just a bikini shop. So a lot of nice clothes and a lot of the shops there. But we're like 2 days left to the end of our trip. We bought a lot of new clothes for this trip, and we just don't get the nice weather at home. Like I could buy bikinis in every shop we go into. Everything had nice bikinis, didn't it?
Everything had nice summer stuff.
Summer stuff. Yeah.
Like,
but we just don't need it in the UK. We have 3 weeks worth of clothes, summer clothes anyway, because we bought it all to come out here, and we just don't get the weather in the UK. So I was trying to buy things that I knew I could wear. So I bought this little t-shirt, just a plain white t-shirt with a little pretty pattern on it, in Ahhhh. And that was $24.95, but it had 25% off that as well, so it wasn't too bad. It's just a little t-shirt.
They had a good cap in there. It said low tides and high vibes.
Yeah, you've bought a few caps on this holiday as well, haven't you? But I think Ahhhh is all women. Yeah.
I thought it was going to, the suited you, I reckon.
I do have, Matt bought me I assume it's been in these vlogs. Matt bought me an Adenola hat before we came out. So I wear a lot of Adenola. I've been living in that hat out here. And then the only other place I had to start was Sephora, which I didn't get anything too exciting, just some brow wax and a few different coloured lipsticks in there. I usually use Sephora for eyeshadows, but pretty much none in there, was there?
You already had the ones that you found, didn't you?
Yeah, so which to be fair is over a year ago. So
lasting now, is it?
Yeah, well, yeah, still lasting. As in, all the ones in there I bought the last time we went to Sephora, which would have been March 2022. So a year and 2 months ago when we went to New York. I bought a lot on Sephora then. And then, as he's being lazy, I do Matt's little haul for him.
Oh, thank you.
You bought a little bit less than me, didn't you? So Matt only bought in Hollister and Abercrombie, so I persuaded Matt to buy this. Which is just a cream. Do you want to hold it?
Boom. Haven't even tried it on yet.
Which is a cream jumper that says Brooklyn, New York on it.
And we've been, so I'm allowed it.
It's really cozy.
It does feel really nice actually.
It's really, really cozy. So I think that might be being added to my wardrobe at some point.
It's kind of,
he said he's going to have to put it under lock and key.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then do you want to hold?
It's coming back to your place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boom. Couple t-shirts. I tell you what, they had an absolute cracking deal. One thing I noticed, right, these kind of style ones, right, women's stuff in the UK, it's absolutely everywhere. This kind of like city, it's always like Paris and stuff like that, isn't it? It's not really in the blokes. But anyway, they had these ones. So this Atlanta one, quite nice. And
so it's the big peach on it.
Yeah, the big peach it's called supposedly. And then this one, what's this? Pasadena.
In California.
It's a bit of California. Super comfy little t-shirts. I think because there's some kind of deal on. Normally they are 19 quid, $19.95. So a lot more expensive in the UK, these ones actually. But they were like $11 each plus tax because it was 2 for 22. So super cheap on those, but some nice t-shirts to tie me over as well.
And you got one thing from Abercrombie.
Yeah, it's just a plain t-shirt. I tell you what, it's like the softest, comfiest thing in the world. I fell in love with the t-shirt, and my favourite beer in the world is Modelo, which is Mexican beer, similar to like Corona and stuff. Got a load downstairs, still got to drink them before we go. Because I was ill for a week, I avoided the booze for a week. I really wanted that t-shirt. It was like $40, and I was like, oh, that'd be so good. It was out of bloody stock in every size apart from small and extra small, so fuming.
I did offer him to buy it for me so he could see someone wearing it, but he wasn't so sure.
No, not so much. Then you asked whether it'd be an Abercrombie Kids, so I'm not sure they'd be selling booze-related t-shirts in Abercrombie Kids, but who knows. And then yeah, just this one here, which is like a grey wash t-shirt, and they call them soft A&F Essentials t-shirts. So this one was, to be fair, $25 in its own right. So more than both those other t-shirts, but it is super soft. Probably only slightly softer than the other two I picked up, to be honest.
We do really rate.
But I do quite like
Abercrombie clothing.
Abercrombie is good. I never really come across it for a few years until when I went to Trafford Centre and stuff in the last year or so. Yeah, Tara introduced me.
I like Hollister clothing, but Abercrombie is just in a league of its own.
Yeah.
If I had all the money in the world, I would buy a lot more in Abercrombie. The only thing is, it is very expensive.
Oh, it's
for
not
like
Hollister.
essentials.
Like Hollister is dirt cheap in comparison. The Hollister change every other week. They have different deals on and stuff. In there, I couldn't remember which jeans I had at home, which is so annoying because obviously, we just haven't worn jeans in nearly 3 weeks.
Yeah, we couldn't work out which colours you already owned, could we?
$25 plus tax. They were dirt cheap.
Well,
and
mine were $19.
Well, yours were, but yours were in the sale, weren't they?
Mm.
Exactly. Mine weren't actually in the sale. All of the blokes' jeans were $25, which is ridiculous, and they are good as well. Like, I used to swear by Levi's for years. Top man before that. Levi's for like 6 or 7 years. And I switched on to these Hollisters just because it's just stupidly comfy. You just stock up on as many as you want. I always found that I always got the elasticated kind of stretch skinny ones. They're not like actually skinny, they're more like straights, but it's the style, whatever. And the elastic would make the linings go within say 4 to 6 months of really hard use and stuff. So it's more palatable changing those. Levi's would have been good when we went to the outlets before. It was like 3 for no. I was going to say 3 for $100, but no, some money off after $100, 30% off if you spend $100. So obviously pretty cheap, certainly cheap in the UK because Levi's stuff's just hard to find. It's normally like 90 a pair is what I used to buy them at in the UK. But so a bit annoying that one, but yeah, it was nice to see more on Millennia though.
Well, Millennia's a really nice place.
It's all quite highbrow.
I'm sorry we didn't film any of it. We were just...
It's getting towards the end of the holiday. It was a quiet day anyway.
It's been a bit of a chill day for us, hasn't it?
There hasn't been too much to show around. Yeah, we certainly could have shown the food because I had some mega burrito thing in.
I did mention that earlier, and we will. I did take a picture of it, so there probably will be just a couple of picture inserts back.
Should have put it next to my head, shouldn't we?
We should have.
It was.
We don't think the picture that you probably have seen at this point in the vlog does it justice, but it was. I actually said monster burrito, and we were all laughing when they came out, weren't we?
Yeah, like, your parents and stuff were like, Matt, what have you done? And beforehand, I said, yeah, if I haven't got any chips or anything, I'll share yours.
Oh yeah, because they gave me double portion of chips because I didn't want the other side. Matt was like, don't worry, I'll be able to help you with that. I didn't eat one fry off my plate.
Not a single fry, to be honest with you. Which is what it is. But anyway, it is the final 2 full days of the holiday. I'm feeling depressed. I think I'm so upset about this that I had nightmares last night.
Oh yeah,
to wake me
Matt had nightmares, and I had to physically wake you up, didn't I? And be like, "You're okay. You're safe. Don't worry.
Don't
you're alive."
What it was, but it was probably me leaving Orlando and being really upset. Who knows?
Crazy.
But so we have 2 jam-packed days. I think we need a lie-in. I'm absolutely knackered. We all are because we did the 3 days of 18-hour days in a row and stuff.
To be fair, my parents aren't quite as bad as us because they didn't do the celebration morning that we did. Yeah. But we have
caught up. We're nearly there. But of course, we don't want to waste these last 2 days at all. So
we sleep when we're home. is what we keep saying now. We'll sleep on the plane, we'll sleep when we're home. We just really want to make the most of every
You'll
minute.
be sleeping on the plane, I won't.
You might be if you're that good.
Wow, true.
But so, yeah. We've got 2 full days and then like the final day including travel day left,
What time are
haven't
we
we?
flying on the Wednesday?
I don't think it's till like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening.
So we have got a decent day on the Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then. But anyway, so what are we up to tomorrow, Tara?
So tomorrow's vlog will actually be, we're going to Aquatica. So we haven't done Aquatica on this holiday. We haven't done SeaWorld on this holiday other than Discovery Cove.
Yeah, SeaWorld.
But we actually, our Discovery Cove tickets included everything. And we genuinely were going to try and go to at least SeaWorld, if not SeaWorld and Busch Gardens. Just because we're into roller coasters, basically. But it's just not happened.
No.
It's
Save it for next time.
yeah, we'll save it for next time. We'll do it in 2025 or something. I've done it before. But we fancied a water park day tomorrow. I haven't been to Aquatica in probably 7 or 8 years.
Right.
We haven't been on the last couple of trips. We focused on like the Disney water parks, and Wet and Wild used to be open. We did that. And Volcano Bay is obviously now open. So we focused on those. But this is the first year that Disney aren't opening both of their water parks at the same time at the moment, are they? So every other year I've been, both Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach have been open, and we've done both. This year Blizzard Beach is currently closed and it's Typhoon Lagoon that's open. Obviously we went to Typhoon Lagoon earlier on in our holiday. So at the moment we're going to do Aquatica, aren't we, instead? Which will be
America's #1 according to all the billboards down the interstate.
Yeah, it'll be really
Don't know
interesting.
how true that is, but
it is.
It might have changed quite a lot since you've been.
Yeah,
If it's been 7 years.
I think it'll be. So I think they have done work to it. To be fair, I think the last time we went, we thought it was looking a bit tired. But from what I've heard, they did a lot of work to it during COVID. They've put new slides in and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
cool.
it'll be interesting. It's got a fearless river like, or whatever they call it, a fearless river like Volcano Bay and stuff, which we enjoyed at Volcano Bay.
Really cool.
And theirs was the original. So we're just going to go there for a few hours, aren't we? It doesn't open till 10:30 in the morning, so it's a bit of a later morning.
I'm getting up at 6 for a swim in the swimming pool outside though.
Matt's making the most of every single minute.
Well, we'll see if it happens or not. Probably not, to be fair. Probably 7.
But yeah, we're just going to go to Aquatica, and then you might recall, was it the first Monday of the holidays? I think it probably was, way back 2 weeks ago. We went to TGI Fridays, and they had, I assume we told you at the time, they had a wings deal on a Monday, didn't they? So we're going to go to TGI's tomorrow evening and make the most of
Get loads of garlic palm wings.
most of the wings deal tomorrow evening.
$2 beers as well. I'm going to get absolutely battered.
So
Fantastic.
we're going to do that tomorrow. So we will catch you
Yeah, I mean, just for Aquatica.
just before Aquatica in the morning.